Itinutulak ng Katipunan ng Dokratikong Pilipino ang kapayapaan sa pamamagitan ng kabutihan ng iba. Ito ay batay sa ideya ni Nicholas of Cusa noong 15th century. Sa ginanap na World Philosophical Forum, naging tampok na tagapagsalita si Professor Antonio Valdes, founder ng Philippine Larouche at ng maraming kilusan na naging kritiko ng mga nagdaang liderato ng pamahalaan. Nagsilbing tagalikom ng mga pahayag ng kasapi mula sa iba't ibang bansa na pinangunahan ni Sharif Ibrahim Albani, WPF Philippine Branch Leader, kasama ang Pangulo na si Igor Kondrashin. 5 punto ang inilahad na panukala kay Pangulong Duterte hinggil sa mainit na isyu kaugnay sa South China Sea o West Philippine Sea sa pagitan ng bansang Pilipinas at Tsina. Una, magkaroon ng kasunduan ng bansang Tsina at 10 bansa na kasapi ng Association of Southeast Asian Nation o mas kilala bilang Asean na linangin ang yamang likas sa pinagtatalunang karagatan at walang gagawing pagsalakay kaninuman. Ang 10 bansa ay ang Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand at Vietnam.
The present ongoing dispute here in Southeast Asia, particularly the South China Sea and the West Philippine Sea, is a case which we believe may find resolution among the principles I have described above. Ideally, the Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte may consider convening the 10 ASEAN countries to propose to all countries involved the very principles which have found acceptance in Europe in 1648 Treaty of Westphalia. Consider the following. First, that China and the 10 member nations of the ASEAN may convene into a non-aggression treaty and committing to a mutually beneficial agreement of exploiting the resources of the disputed waters.
Ikalawa, garantiya ng kalayaang maglayag sa makitid na daanan sa pagitan ng bansang Malaysia at Indonesia ng mga sasakyang pangkalakalan at militar.
Second, guarantee the freedom of navigation to all commercial and military vessels intending to use the Straits of Malacca, going to and from their own respective destinations.
Ikatlo, hikayatin na magbukas ng daluyan ng sasakyang pandagat sa Kanal sa bansang Thailand upang maging alternatibong daanan na pakikinabangan ng lahat ng mga manlalayag.
Third, to encourage the construction of the Canal in Thailand in order to decongest the Malacca Straits and provide all countries with an alternative route for benefit of all populations.
Ika-4, pag-alis ng mga military sa South China Sea o West Philippine Sea, maging ng mga bansang kasapi ng ASEAN, mahigpit na ipagbawal ang base militar para sa pandigmaang kagamitan o armas nuklear.
Fourth, a demilitarization of the South China Sea and West Philippine Sea. The whole Southeast Asia should ban military bases for nuclear weapons.
Ika-5, magpanukala na tulungan ng China at ASEAN ang Estados Unidos na muling itatag ang infrastrukturang pangangailangan ng network ng mabilis na sistemang riles na magsisilbing daluyan ng patas na komersyo na kapaki-pakinabang sa lahat. Ayon sa batikang ekonomistang si Professor Butch Valdes na habang nagaganap ang pandaigdigang proyektong inilunsad ng China kasama ang Russia, India at ibang bumubuo ng 113 bansa na itinutulak at nagaganap na mula noong 2014 ang One Belt One Road Initiative na nagdudugtong sa 7 kontinente ng mundo. Naganap din ang kaguluhan sa iba't ibang bansa na magdudulot ng napipintong pagputok ng digmaang nuklear.
Fifth, for China and the ASEAN countries to propose assistance to the United States in rebuilding its infrastructure, which is now deteriorating. Requirements, especially a network of fast rail systems and accommodation of mutually beneficial demands of fair trade.
Sa kanyang talumpati, sinasabing ang ideyang ito ay nanggaling sa naging matagumpay na pagkakasundo ng mga bansang nagdigmaan sa loob ng 30 taon sa Europa na kinabibilangan ng Germany, Austria o Habsburg, Hungary, France, Sweden, Czech o Bohemia at Denmark, gayon din ang Spain at Netherlands, na kilala bilang Treaty of Westphalia noong 1648. Sa pinagbatayang prinsipyo ng kilalang pilosopo na si Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz ng kanyang literaturang pinamagatang Ethics, Law and Civilization noong 1693 ng Westphalia Principles.
A faithful neighborhood should be renewed and flourish for peace and friendship and flourish again. The agreement called for the principle of the advantage of the other, which meant all proposals coming from every country involved must be to the advantage of the other. This is a very precious idea. It is essential to have peace. It is the idea of Nicholas of Cusa, who had in the 15th century that said that peace in the microcosm is only possible when you have the development of all microcosms. You can only have peace among different nations if each nation develops itself fully and regards as its self-interest to develop the others fully as well. The Treaty of the Peace of Westphalia states that peace is the highest goal of the community states. It was the first time that the framework was created where a different principle from that of the limitless right of the victorious party was implemented. The principle of might is right. This was a gigantic step forward in international law, where might is not right, and the stronger should not necessarily prevail. No less than the renowned philosopher Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, in his Ethics, Law and Civilization in 1693, in reference to the Peace of Westphalia principles, said that charity is universal benevolence, and benevolence is the habit of loving. Moreover, to love is to take delight in the happiness of another, or what amounts to the same thing. It is to regard another's happiness as one's own.
Sa pagtatapos ng talumpati, nabanggit ng dating Department of Education Undersecretary Butch Valdes na ang sangkatauhan, lalo na mga pinuno ng lahat ng bansa ngayon, ay nasa yugto ng pamimili ng landas na tatahakin, pakikipagdigmaan upang itulak ang pagmamay-ari at kapangyarihan para sa teritoryo o pagkakasundo sa pamamagitan ng kapakinabangan ng kapwa bansa upang umunlad ang komersyo, nanginang yaman gamit ang siyensya, teknolohiya at karunungang taglay upang makamtan ang pinakamataas na antas ng mabuti at ligtas na pamumuhay ng lumalagong populasyon sa mundo. Isang makasaysayang proyekto umano ng dekada na nagbibigay o magbibigay ng pag-asa sa lahat. Ito ay ang proyektong kasalukuyang ginagawa ng mga superpowers na bansa, ang Moon-Mars Project. Ito ang pagkakaisa at pinagsasamahang proyekto ngayon ng mga bansang Estados Unidos, China, Russia, India, kasama rin ng Japan, France at Germany na planong magdaong ng grupo ng astronaut at engineers gayon din ng scientists sa buwan upang magtayo ng base station upang maglunsad at bumuo ng isa pang grupo para dumaon sa Mars. Ito ay ang Moon Landing Goal. Ang Moon Landing Goal ay inaasahang makakamit sa taong 2025.